Jennifer Lopez in backless G-string swimsuit told, "Damn, girl." Today we're diving into a moment that absolutely set social media on fire. Jennifer Lopez stepping out in a bold, backless G-string swimsuit that had fans across the internet saying one thing: "Damn, girl." Now, whether you love her, admire her hustle, or just can't ignore her presence, there's no denying this. Jennifer Lopez knows how to command attention. And this latest appearance? It wasn't just about fashion. It was about confidence, longevity, and owning your power at any age. So in today's video, we're breaking it all down. The look itself, the reaction from fans and critics, why moments like this matter culturally, and how J.Lo continues to redefine what it means to age in Hollywood. Let's get into it. Let's start with the outfit itself. Jennifer Lopez appeared in a backless, high-cut G-string swimsuit that left very little to the imagination, but in a way that felt intentional, controlled, and undeniably powerful. This wasn't just a swimsuit. It was a statement. The design emphasized her toned physique, her signature curves, and that unmistakable J.Lo glow. The backless cut? Bold. The G-string detail? Confident. The overall vibe? Completely unapologetic. And what really stood out wasn't just the outfit, it was how she wore it. There was no hesitation, no attempt to tone it down. Just pure confidence. Now let's talk about the internet, because, of course, it had a lot to say. Within minutes of the photos dropping, social media exploded. Fans flooded the comments with reactions like, "Damn, girl. She's aging backwards. This is what confidence looks like." And honestly, that phrase, "damn, girl," became the unofficial headline. But it wasn't just admiration. There was also debate. Some people praised her for embracing her body, breaking age stereotypes, showing confidence in her 50s. Others questioned whether it was too much, whether celebrities feel pressure to maintain this image. And that contrast? That's what made this moment even bigger. Because it wasn't just about a swimsuit. It became a conversation that, let's be real for a second. Hollywood has never been kind when it comes to aging, especially for women. There's this unspoken rule. As you get older, you're supposed to shrink, be quieter, dress appropriately. Jennifer Lopez? She's never followed that rule. Instead, she's doing the opposite. Wearing what she wants, showing her body proudly, and refusing to disappear. And that's why moments like this hit so hard. Because they challenge expectations. They make people ask, why shouldn't she wear that? And suddenly, it's not about her outfit anymore. It's about the standard itself. Let's zoom out for a moment. Jennifer Lopez isn't just a celebrity. She's a brand. Everything she does, from music to movies to fashion, feeds into a larger image. Confidence, glamour, strength, longevity. And this swimsuit moment? It fits perfectly into that narrative. Because J.Lo has always been about owning your body, owning your success, and staying visible. Even decades into her career, she's still headlining, trending, and setting the conversation. That's not accidental. That's strategy. So why does something like this go viral? It's not just the outfit. It's the combination of fame, timing, and contrast. Think about it. When someone in their 20s wears a revealing swimsuit, it's expected. When someone in their 50s does it with confidence, it disrupts expectations. And disruption creates attention. People react because it challenges what they've been conditioned to believe. And whether they love it or criticize it, they engage. Of course, not everyone was impressed. Some critics argued, it's too revealing. It sends the wrong message. It's attention-seeking. But here's the flip side. Supporters said, why should confidence have an age limit? Why is self-expression controversial? And who decides what's appropriate? And that's the real takeaway here. This moment isn't just about Jennifer Lopez. It's about how society reacts to confidence, especially when it doesn't fit the expected mold. At the end of the day, Jennifer Lopez did what she's always done. She showed up. She owned the moment. And she got people talking. Whether you see it as empowering, controversial, or just another celebrity headline, one thing is clear. She knows exactly what she's doing. And maybe that's why the internet couldn't help but say, "Damn, girl." Alright, let's slow this down and really set the scene. Because moments like this don't just happen. When Jennifer Lopez stepped out in that backless G-string swimsuit, it wasn't just another celebrity beach photo. It was a headline, a viral moment, a conversation starter. And if you've been on social media at all, you already know the reaction. People weren't just scrolling past, they stopped. They zoomed in. They commented. They shared. And the phrase that kept popping up over and over again? Damn, girl. Now, that reaction might sound simple, but it actually says a lot. It's surprise. It's admiration. It's disbelief. Because here's the thing, people expect bold fashion from younger celebrities. But when someone like J.Lo does it, at this stage in her career, it hits differently. And that's exactly what we're unpacking today. Let's take a deeper look at the swimsuit itself, because every detail matters. This wasn't just a random choice pulled from a rack. The backless design immediately draws attention. It creates a clean, uninterrupted silhouette that highlights posture, confidence, and control. Then there's the high-cut shape, which elongates the legs and emphasizes athleticism, something Jennifer Lopez has always been known for. And yes, the G-string detail. That's the part that really sparked conversation. Because it crosses into territory that some people still consider too bold, especially for mainstream celebrity appearances. But here's where it gets interesting. On someone else, this might have felt like shock value. On J.Lo, it felt intentional, calculated, almost like she knew exactly how people would react, and leaned into it. And let's not ignore the styling. Minimal distractions, natural lighting, confident body language. Everything worked together to send one message. I'm comfortable. I'm in control. And I'm not asking for permission. Now let's really break down how this turned into a viral moment. Because not every bold outfit gets this kind of reaction. Timing played a huge role. In today's social media environment, attention is everything, and it moves fast. So when these images surfaced, they hit that perfect intersection of a globally recognized star, a visually striking look, and an audience ready to react. Within hours, the photos spread across platforms: Instagram, X, TikTok, and each platform had its own version of the conversation. On Instagram, it was admiration. She looks incredible. Body goals. On TikTok, it became commentary. People analyzing her fitness routine, her age, her lifestyle. And on X, debate. Lots of debate. Some users framed it as empowerment. Others framed it as excess. But here's the key point. Nobody ignored it. And in the digital age, that's the ultimate currency. Let's shift perspective for a moment. Because what we're seeing isn't just genetics or luck. Jennifer Lopez is known for an intense level of discipline. We're talking about structured workouts, strict nutrition, consistency over decades. This isn't a last-minute transformation. It's a lifestyle. And that's part of why people react so strongly. Because the image represents more than appearance, it represents effort.